Our fam, hope everybody had a great, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, great Wednesday. I should know it's Wednesday because Wednesday's always my busy day, and today was no exception. So anyway, let's get a quick recap going. Let's go higher time frame, looking at the daily charts on both ES on the left and Q on the right. And if you guys remember yesterday, or the last recap, we were talking about on the NQ, we actually had a bearish fair value gap right here. It's not a very bad drawing, but you get the idea. So what I was expecting was price to come back down. Okay, we didn't have anything. We didn't have any fair value gaps on the ES. So it was like, well, it was almost 50-50, right? And so what ended up happening was we basically today, this candle basically bulldozed that fair value gap to the upside. Okay, and so we took out that gap, so that gap is no more, and you see what price is doing now. Price is moving, and price has moved up. Okay, ES, I said there was really nothing holding the ES in place right now. Again, no fair value gaps. We do have some daily liquidity, okay, on the buy side. And the only thing I'll say, and again, notice here, we actually went up to that daily buy side and then rejected off of it today toward the end of the day. So opportunity there, again, that could be a potential for us to reverse, or maybe up here. Now, once we get above that, once we get above 48, 41, I don't necessarily, I'd have to go back to the continuous contract and look, but I don't see a whole lot up there for us to, we're definitely in uncharted territory. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Now on the NQ, one thing I'm looking at is what our next potential reversal spot is, right? So we up here, we have another bearish fair value gap, but right below that is a weekly buy side. So good potential for us to go up into that, above that buy side, into that fair value gap, and then reject, right? That's the next, to me, that's my next probable solution. But like we said last night, these are all things that we think should happen based off of kind of historical, what normally happens in these types of scenarios. No guarantee. Like today, we had that fair value gap, and we just bulldozed right through it. Okay. Now, Bitcoin ETFs just got approved. Not sure what that's going to do to the market, but as we always say, we play the market, we play the candles. We don't necessarily play all the other things that are out, all the noise. All right. So that's our daily. Today, didn't have much chance to trade a lot today. I had 2 trades. I'm trying to keep my have some PA accounts, some funded accounts that I'm trying to make sure I keep my daily movement going, so I can cash those out here a little while. And so we'll drop down. So I did a couple of trades, a couple of quick scalps. Still having a little bit of issue with the lag on my phone while I'm at the office. So I was a little scared by some of that too, because NQ price moves too sporadically to be, not able to get in and get out when you really want to. All right. So anyway, let's do a real quick look at our 5-minute chart and what happened today. Now, okay, so today we had it wasn't a simple move, but if you're on ES, and I'll just make this big for us for today. If you're on ES, you didn't trade till like after 1 o'clock. Okay, if you are doing true DR trades, all right. And what I mean by that is we didn't confirm until way up here. Actually, that candle right there. All right, so that's that right 1 o'clock candle, right before 1 o'clock. So you had all morning to just kind of hang out. All right. Now, if you were a little more aggressive and you were trading this fair value gap from an ICT standpoint, yeah, there's some chances to do some scalps and then some movement. But again, true DR trade, we did not confirm until right around 1 o'clock. Nice retrace all the way down below the IDR high, almost to the 0.5 fib. Didn't quite make it. So order is on IDR high, and then boom, there you go. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say. That's it. I mean, there was no muss, no fuss about that one. All right. So that was the trade, and okay, you could see It was actually if I did it right, we're going from 48.06, and I can take that up to 48.27. So 21 point move for today. Nothing to sneeze at on, on ES at $50 a point, right? All right, if you were brave enough to stay in there, but again, if you had set your stop loss, you would have been fine. Okay. All right, let's go over to NQ. And NQ, and again, like it's been the last couple of days, we had a earlier movement that we could have traded. Let's see. Yep, there we go. All right, so NQ, we actually confirmed at about 10:40. All right, so nice confirmation there. Then a really nice retrace below IDR high into that fair value gap bullish. So you could have taken that trade, had a little bit of consolidation here, come back down one more time. You had another, let me not do a lot of squiggles. Let me try it again. Okay, so you could have, one opportunity there. You had a couple opportunities in here, and then you had a final opportunity right there. If you were doing IDR, if you're doing DR, you could have taken any one of these, but boom, there you go. You see what happens, and really just nice movement up until 3 o'clock. All right. Now these are, if we're doing it from IDR, we're talking 16,865 up to 16,975. So what is that? 100 points. Okay. If you were that brave to take that, that's 100 points at $20 a point. So you do the math, or you do the maths, as they say in the what's my movie? First Sunday, when the guy the wheelchairs. 20 chairs, $2,000 a piece. You do the maths. All right. But yeah, so $20 a point, 100 points, nothing to sneeze at. Take 30 points off of that, nothing to sneeze at, right? And these points, and these move fast. That's why I say NQ is definitely a much more potentially rewarding indice to trade, but it's also much more treacherous because you can drop pretty darn quick, and you can drop 30 points just as easy as you move up 30 points. And when that drop happens, you're like, whoa, wait a minute, is it going to recover? But if you know your biases and all that kind of stuff, then it's not that bad. So the only thing with that one, I'm setting myself a very wide stop on that, just to mitigate any of those opportunities or things that happen once I get picked up. So that is it, my friends. Been doing a good job of keeping these things short and to the point. So hopefully this is better for you guys. Again, any questions, comments, you know what to do. Put them in the comment section, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Getting ready to get into earnings season, so gotta keep an eye on that as well. But again, remember, we trade what the market gives us. We don't trade what we think the market's going to give us. We just have that as our thought process going in. But it's like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan till you get punched in the mouth. So once that price goes against you or doesn't go in the direction you think it's going to go, you better know how to pivot. All right, that's what we do. We pivot. All right. Anyway, guys, love on your loved ones. You never know when you won't be able to do it again. So take advantage of each and every opportunity. And appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you later.